My dad could beat up your dad.
This is an argument that we all had at least once during our childhood. Every child thinks that their dad is the strongest, the toughest, and that he could defeat all other fathers in a fight. Similarly, all fanboys believe that their favorite superhero or their favorite anime character is the most powerful, that he could defeat all potential adversaries. And while the "my dad can beat up your dad" debate arguments were largely confined to the playgrounds of our elementary schools, the debate about the strongest anime and comic characters, thanks to the internet, has made its way out of our parents' basements and evolved into what we now know as
death battles.
What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome to Explaining Anime. If you like this video or any of the other content on my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's jump right into it. Now, I will admit that I'm not normally a very big fan of death battles, thanks to the overabundance of fanboy bias. Just like no kid has ever said, "Your dad could beat up my dad," no fanboy has ever created a death battle that the characters that he likes more lost. So the big three, Goku, Saitama, and Superman, they appear in death battles far more than anybody else. And when they are in one, they're heavily disputed, and since I don't really like death battles, if I'm going to talk about one, I guess I should go all out and include all three of them in the same death battle. And the results will be indisputable. But instead of having them fight each other, they're going to be on a team, and they are going up against one character. Just one. Now, I'm not going to waste time explaining Goku, Superman, and Saitama's abilities. We should all know them to some extent. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump straight to the person that they're going to be fighting. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce their opponent, Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. That's a mouthful. And while size normally doesn't matter, I mean, we see small characters take out big characters all the time. Look at when Kenpachi fought Yami. But when you're up against Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, size is very, 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 very important. So before you can truly understand how large he is, you need to know one very important fact. From Earth, our observable universe spans 93.2 billion light years from one end to the other. Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, at 58% of the size of the observable universe, Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann stands 52.8 billion light years tall. Superman is 6'2", and Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann is 52.8 billion years tall. I don't even think that's... Can you even compare that? I don't... The gap, the difference is just, it's mind-boggling. Now, due to his size, purchasing ninja tools large enough for him to use is impossible. So instead of shurikens, he just runs around throwing galaxies. His massive size means that every movement that he makes has to span billions of light years. So when we see him moving, his movements appear to be the same speed as a human. So in the amount of time that it would take a person in the real world to take 2 or 3 steps, he would be able to walk across our entire universe. I mean, that's trillions of times the speed of light. Now, his trump card, his most powerful attack, is called a Super Tengen Toppa Giga Drill, and this is a massive drill made out of energy, and it is 10 times, 10 times the size of Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann himself. The thing is 528 billion light years long. I mean, that's hundreds of times the size of our visible universe. So, I mean, yeah, you did hear that right. I did say 528 billion. That's billion with a B. So I think that should be enough to make the winner of the fight obvious. And if you exclude reality warpers and beings that can create and destroy at will, I think it's safe to assume that Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann could solo all of Marvel, DC, and anime at the same time and not even notice it when it happens. Like I said though, this is extremely one-sided, but the results are indisputable. Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann slaughters Superman, Goku, Saitama, and everybody else that they want to bring along to the fight. So that's all I've got for you guys this time though. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.